What do we think? Aygo's been refreshed.
Marius, let me tell you, I like it. I like it for the fact that it's two-tone. I like any two-tone car because that means it's modern, it's for the youth, and I feel such. It looks like it's wearing a superhero mask. That's a big yes because I'm into superheroes.
Yeah, so you are a stylish guy.
Absolutely.
You're making me feel super old. Boy or girl? What is she?
This is a she-male. This is a she-male because...
I don't know if I want to get in it.
I said it's a she-male because obviously it's got mascara and eyeshadow. I'll go briefly into it, not too deeply, because you know she's got this eyeliner going on.
Like it.
Shoo!
Yeah.
But there's also this ex-motif mask ninja style thing that I like about it.
Like a ninja.
Deadpool.
Listen! Right. So it's a bit of a she-male.
I'm glad you brought, because I would have felt really uncomfortable talking about the LED little lights that are like mirroring the pretty eyes, because that would have just sounded very Cape Town.
Very, but
Yeah.
hey.
So we like it. Front end's cool.
I like
Absolutely.
it. But then it looks so fierce with like the X.
Yes.
Hang on those shows, isn't X bad? Or is X, aren't you eliminated with X?
Yeah, but let's
But
move
if
on
you
from-
have the X Factor, you're
Aygo's
good.
got talent.
Boom.
And
Aygo's
listen,
got...
I'm X Factor.
What is up with Sephora when she's tight with her ex? It's just bizarre. She keeps going on about how much she loves her ex. Hey, let's put you on the front of the bonnet like an emblem. It's cool. No, not so cool, eh? Okay, so sorry, I was trying. And the
Okay.
side,
I think it actually shows you how small the car actually is.
if Cebu lies down, you'll be able to touch the back.
I've always liked small cars because I'm always in traffic. So with small cars, it's easier to navigate through, you know what I mean? So I really like it for that. And also, I mean, the sparkles in the paint, beautiful.
We've been moaning about them being boring Toyota. Now they've kind of gone crazy over the top. But with the Aygo, I like it. It actually works. I'm just worried about getting in the back, which we're going to do in a little while, because it is a compact car. I don't know if my head's going to fit in there.
I'm glad I'm short, so I never have problems.
Oh, so you're in the
Small
back.
cars are my thing. I'm in the back. I'll go. Actually, no. I want to see you struggle.
Oh, thank you.
You
Thanks.
take the bag.
By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, and I hate going back to the front, but there's a little icon there, right in the headlights. It's Aygo. I love that little detail there. My hands are shaking now.
Why? But what I love about this rear actually is the curves. Can you just, you know, the tiny little waist, and then bam!
And it's also like,
Booty.
it's just like a mirror. You can probably do your makeup.
You
And
probably
it's
could.
very, very reflective.
So very good for the ladies then, Mario.
Exactly, but what isn't, you know, listen. It's about the size of a woman's
Yeah.
handbag.
Right. Or at least 3. So if you get 2 of your friends together and you're going out,
Not a sausage.
Not a chance. We have handbag, heels, makeup, you know.
How is it that that the long guy got the short straw?
I don't know how this works at all. If I sneeze, you guys are feeling it.
Oh, geez, like Cebu. Wait, let
I might
me
just
get my
need to
raincoat.
strike up
I
for
might
this
just-
one.
Hey, talk to me about how comfortable you are in the back. It's amazing, the space.
I like the way it feels, okay? However, I think if we're going on a long distance trip, I might have to kind of sit like this rather.
Yeah, listen, there isn't much legroom. I mean, you in your comfortable position, I'm in my driving position.
Yeah, I'm good.
But hey, that's not a bad thing. That's not what this car's made for.
Yeah.
You know, it's a single person's car, really,
Most definitely.
with the occasional friend.
Most definitely.
I'd like to ask you guys a question. What do you think of these seats, these headrests that don't move?
It's all integrated one mold. It's because it's cheap, so it works quite well, but it actually gives it a bit of a sporty look as
I
well.
was about to say,
Yeah.
you might just feel like, you know, it was intentional, not to cut down
racing
costs,
seats.
Yeah.
but like for just racing seat feel.
Bizarrely, looks like a sports seat. What do you feel about the interior, the layout, this configuration in
I
front? It's
actually
cool.
like it. First of all, I like this two-tone thing they have going on here. It
She's
keeps-
with you on 2 times,
Right?
Cebu.
It keeps up with that funky, youthful look. Very vibrant. Glad it has a screen. Look at that.
You can connect your phone, which is cool. But it doesn't seem cheap and nasty. It actually looks like it's really well put together, even though it is hard plastics. This bringing that body color through really works. I mean, I'm
Beautiful.
saying it's cheap, but like Cebu, you mentioned, clean.
Yeah,
Looks very clean,
absolutely.
yeah.
I mean, this reminds me of the first Mini Cooper that I had, you know? The
Yeah.
big speedometer,
Yeah.
center dial, I love it.
Geez, people are going to love that you're bringing Mini into this. Because
Obviously.
but it is. It's actually, I mean, and obviously we're not in the entry level, so we're getting the nice things like the electric mirrors and the electric windows in the
Definitely.
front. And
Multifunction steering wheel as
it's
well.
Cool. It's cool.
Most
You can't jump out the back at all, Sabu, with those windows.
That's the thing I was just about to mention, because we've got these little clips over here, and I like to have control.
Good job on the interior. I know it's hard plastic and it's like cheap and cheerful, but actually it's got quite a nice sporty feel. That little center dial, which I'm sure the Chevy Spark had that as well, actually looks pretty cool.
The two-tone inside is absolutely brilliant because you can customize it and personalize it as much as you like.
I love those little red details by the air vents.
And hey, listen, critical. I can plug my iPhone in, I've got the USB connectivity, little touchscreen. This is what people want to buy. They buy cars for how they look, they buy cars for their connectivity. Should we drive this bugger?
Let's go for it.
It's power, power, power in the Aygo, eh?
It's power, power, power with 53 kilowatts. Tell me.
It doesn't feel like 53 kilowatts. When I remember when I saw that and I drove it, I remember thinking it doesn't feel like 53.
In a good way or bad way?
In a fantastic way. It feels like a lot more. It doesn't look like it, but the power is hidden and it just comes out at you.
I think Sabu needs to start driving some really powerful cars, because he was talking about the foot flat and this thing goes. It doesn't, but it is certainly a lot of fun to drive. There's ample for cruising around town.
Driving, pleasure, shame. It's really compliant.
Yes.
It's punchy and it's zesty.
The power is readily available to you when you need it.
And that's what's so lekker. I mean, this little 5-speed box, they feel like little go-karts. You just want to trash them around. I love, give me this as a rental car and I'll be happy, because it's like my personal racing car. Very lekker.
Obviously, these 3 cylinders, you know, occasionally have that little punch and zestiness to it.
You like the sound though.
I like that sound.
I don't know how to put
I thought you were clearing your throat. What was that?
Really? But that's the gruffness you get from it. I like that.
I love that wacky offbeat, big night morning voice, you know, like rough. And that was what makes this car sound so cool. Dig it. Yeah, obviously we've got some load in here now, so it's not going to be as preppy and perky as when it's just, you know, you and I running around on our own. But what is cool is vehicle stability control has now been added to this. That for me is critical, because that is real, genuine safety on the road.
That's safety, and I love that about these small budget cars. I think you can put, you know, a whole lot of safety features in that.
They normally don't though.
They normally
Exactly,
don't.
yeah. Which is really great. I really love that.
And we're happy with the price.
This one is going for what? 160?
Yeah. I think it seems like, I mean, listen, it's scary what prices of cars are these days, but it seems like a good all-round
It's
package.
reasonable. I think
Yeah.
it's really reasonable. I mean, you're getting a whole lot of functions. You get a touch screen. You got, you know, the multifunction steering wheel. You got a safety feature.
2 airbags.
Two
Actually, no,
airbags.
4 airbags.
4
2
yeah.
and curtain. Nice.
And also considering how it looks, this is the kind of car that you can soup up and pimp out and do whatever you want to at a later stage, you know, which I think is important for the new buyer.
Yeah.
You don't just want to get a car for 5 years and then have to get rid of it. You can get this, maintain it, you know, put some nice skirts on it and rims. It's nice.
You're not going to feel like, oh my word, I bought an Aygo. You actually feel quite proud of this car, because I think it looks
Absolutely.
really, really cool. And it
That's
feels
really
solid,
cool.
eh?
It feels really solid.
We're on a relatively bumpy road and I'm chilled back here.
I'm all about compliant ride.
The Aygo has the looks, it has the speed, it has the reliability. Ergo, I give the Aygo an 8.
Okay, so I'm gonna score this a 7.5.
I was going to give Aygo a 6, but I tell you what, because of that vehicle stability control system, I know it's not quite an X, but I'm going to give it an 8.